um, what's it been like for you guys to get Zion at least back in the facility and then have him around? I mean, does it feel like it's a little bit, you can at least mention him a little bit while he's here?
Uh, I mean, it's just good to have that camaraderie, really. Like we like being around him, so hanging out with him, talking to him. It's usually not about injuries or basketball, for the most part. Now we do talk about that, but for the most part, it's just regular conversation. So just to have that camaraderie and to see him in the gym is awesome.
Is there any advice you can give him about staying locked in, being prepared for when he can finally get back on the court?
I guess just that, but be patient. He's 19. Be patient. I've been through injuries myself, so I know how frustrating that could be. Maybe even sometimes feeling like you're on the outside because everybody's playing, and knowing him, he wants to be out there helping his teammates out. He feels like he can do a lot for us, which we also think he can, but not to have that pressure, and we'll hold it down until he gets back.
Is the first 7 games a cause for alarm or not?
No.
Not worried at all?
No.
Why?
I mean, I feel like teams have done this before and still met the goals that they want to meet. So, obviously, if we raise the alarms now, aren't we just giving up the season early? I mean, you don't want that, do you? Like, I don't. I don't. Right. 75 games. So, I feel like we've been through something like this before. Slightly different team, but again, it's just adversity, something that you go through in the season at different times. So.
But when you give up all of those points, that has to be a little concerning. That's fair, right?
Maybe. I mean, it's also they're giving up a lot of points. It's not like we're out of every game. There might have been one game that we were out of, but every other game we've been in, and we've competed. It's just we take lows during the game that affects us and gets us down big, and that's something that we come out here and work out and learn every day. So.
Do you pinpoint specific issues defensively, or is it kind of just swings and stretches of games?
I wouldn't necessarily say swings. I think some of it is guys getting to our paint a little bit too much, which we do have to do a better job. We can't just rely on all the bigs. We also have to guard these amazing guards up top and try to keep them in front of us for at least 2 or 3 dribbles individually, and then as a team, we have to show bodies, keep people out of our paint. So.
You just mentioned you've been in nearly every game. What do you guys think you need to do to win maybe some of these games down the stretch?
I think just those little lulls, if it's 4 minutes, 8 minutes where people kind of punch us in the mouth, we have to withstand that a little bit better. Or there's been games where we're up 7, 8 points. To get over that threshold of 10 points and to blow out a game is something that we need to learn. And I feel like once we kind of get over that hump, we'll be pretty good at it.
Is it anything scheme-wise, or is it just, like you said, kind of avoiding those lulls during the games?
I think it's just avoiding lows. I don't think it's any scheme. I think our schemes we pretty much stick to, but our schemes also get us back in games. So.
Turn on your analyst hat for me and evaluate BI's play and what he's meant to the team lately.
He's been a savior, really. When we go through those lows offensively, I feel like he's there to always get a bucket. He's the guy when you throw it in, it's going to be either 2 or 3 points. I think he's done a great job of facilitating as well and getting guys open shots. So he's kind of been a savior.
What's it been like kind of trying to find that balance between wanting to be the leader, be the guy for that team, but understanding that BI's, hot right now, he's got it going, so you might have to defer to him a little bit more?
Oh, that's easy. Get the hot guy the ball.
Jrue, you worked out with Ja this summer, and you've gotten close with him the time he's been here. What have you seen out of him, getting comfortable in New Orleans and really having that resurgence that he's had?
I think Ja has been big for us. Offensively, I feel like he's gotten his confidence back to where when he first got into the league, and obviously from college he was that guy. But to come out here and do that is awesome. But defensively, I think from the summertime, just kind of going against us one-on-one and being able to kind of just sit down and guard guards is something for me that's been. I mean, I'm so happy for him because. Again, it's hard for me to guard people out here who are elite guards, but for somebody who's 6'11", 270, to move his feet and slide and still protect the rim and the arc is something I feel like is huge for him, but also helps us out tremendously.
Is the leader of the club? Is there anything you can say at this point to the team, or do you think all of that's rah-rah stuff's kind of overrated? As far as a message to the team and all about getting.
Oh, I think it's a message every day, especially here in practice. I feel like it's the biggest part. in practice is attention to detail. Not executing plays, work on in practice is executing plays and attention to detail. So for me, it's always kind of been more action than words. If you know our group, the rah-rah stuff doesn't really work. It's more showing what you got and proving that. So.
Appreciate it, Jrue.